In the southern Gaza Strip, a new tragedy has unfolded despite the ceasefire that has been in place since last month. According to the Gaza Civil Defence Directorate, an Israeli airstrike struck a residential home in the Bani Suheila area, east of Khan Yunis, killing at least 3 Palestinians and injuring 15 others. Rescue teams worked through the rubble, recovering the bodies and rushing the wounded to nearby hospitals. Scenes from the ground show families in deep mourning, relatives embracing one another, carrying bodies into morgues, and preparing their loved ones for funeral prayers. Among the most heartbreaking images are those of women carrying the bodies of children, crying out in grief, and describing the moment the strike hit their home. Emergency workers say 2 families were inside the targeted house when the missile struck, leaving behind widespread destruction and survivors struggling to comprehend their loss. This deadly strike follows a series of airstrikes the previous day, in which at least 25 Palestinians were killed and 77 injured. According to the Health Ministry in Gaza, those attacks targeted several areas where Israeli forces had previously withdrawn, raising questions about the stability of the ceasefire and whether it can continue to hold. Officials in Gaza say the Israeli military has carried out dozens of violations since the agreement took effect on October 10th. Gaza's Health Ministry reports that 280 Palestinians have been killed and 672 wounded since October 11th alone. Longer-term figures, spanning back to October 2023, indicate nearly 70,000 Palestinians killed, most of them women and children, and more than 170,000 injured. Much of Gaza has been reduced to rubble, with entire neighborhoods flattened and families displaced. As funeral prayers continue throughout southern Gaza, residents express fear that renewed violence may escalate further. Many say they no longer trust the ceasefire process, pointing to repeated strikes that have occurred without warning. Humanitarian workers warn that the ongoing instability is pushing hospitals, rescue teams, and civilian communities to the brink. This report covers the latest Israeli airstrike in southern Gaza and the growing concerns that the ceasefire, already fragile, may be approaching total collapse.
استشهدت بنت حماتي وبنت وولادها 3 وجوزها بنات أخته.
أبطال الشهداء؟
أطفال صغار.